Kerry Vance backstage here at the Sirius XM Music Lounge in Miami with Steve James. How are you, Steve?
Dude, I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great. So let's see. It's 90. Right now it's sunny, not rainy. Last time I was interviewing you, it was like 30, right? Chilly. We were standing near a canal in Amsterdam.
Yeah, really dirty canal.
In My Head was breaking big then.
Yeah. No.
A big record for you.
Yeah, no, it's been absolutely amazing. Especially the Joe Mason remix. I absolutely in love with that remix, and I'm so glad that that's been one of the versions that's people really attached to.
And then since Amsterdam, Warriors.
Yeah. No, oh my God, that record. I just started playing this new remix of Warrior actually out at my shows. It's called the Zephyr remix. It'll be out soon. It's my favorite remix of any song ever. It's just so
Now,
strong.
did you commission it or somebody just...
Somebody on my team sent him the stems, and it came back in the folder, and I just as soon as I heard it, I was like, I'm playing this in all my live sets. Absolutely.
Now, are you working on any new music right now?
Yes, absolutely. I've been actually traveling this entire last month, all of May, but I'm back in LA in 48 hours, and I have sessions every day of April other than my birthday.
Now, home for you was Pennsylvania, but you're living in LA now.
Yep, I'm in Hollywood. I'm actually moving to Burbank this week. Just committing. We're going to be the kings of Burbank.
That's because you're going to be a movie star as well?
No, that's where the studios are at. I'm going to be 4 minutes away from my studio. 4-minute walk. And there's a sub shop around the corner that's best subs in Los Angeles.
Now, you doing any kind of remixes?
Not at the moment. I've been just so committed to my own music and, figuring that out that I just haven't, nothing has really caught my eye that I want to, give my take on. But I'm sure, as this year goes on, and usually as I work with new people too, as you meet people, you like what they're doing and say, oh, I want to, touch that and get involved. So.
But remixing was kind of your way in.
Yeah. Oh, also too, I produce a lot now. I produce a lot, and along with Steve James music, I produce for pop artists. And a lot of times, I'll get sent records that are maybe 40 or 50%, and they need production, which for me is just remixing. You know what I mean? It's just remixing, but instead of doing a remix, it's an original record that I'm just collaborating with another producer on. So that's become a huge part of my life as well.
You're making dance music, but you also worked on Justin Bieber's Purpose.
Yes. Yeah, Purpose. I did actually have a song on Little Mix's album as well in the UK that I really love how it turned out. Looking to do a lot more stuff with people like that.
What's the biggest difference between pop music and dance or EDM music?
There's an energy. There's energy in all music, and I find that's huge in pop music. And that's something that I bring from the dance background is that transfer of energy, that moment in the song that feels, maybe it's not a drop in a pop song, but still that moment that feels good. But for me, the thing I love about pop music is just melodies. I'm a melody guy, and when you cut it down the length, and it's just here's a great melody, here's another great melody, here's a third. You know what I mean? It's just I love making ear candy.
All right, main stage at Ultra, or the DJ for Little Mix on the Tonight Show?
Main stage at Ultra.
All right.
All day, every day.
Cool. What's your dream collaboration?
My dream collaboration. On the dance side, I would love to work with Zed. I would really love to work with Zed. His theory and writing and melodies, I've always been really inspired by that. On the pop side, I would honestly love to work more with Justin. I obviously wrote a piano ballad on the last album, and I think that if you look at his history, he's always been dance inspired in some regards, and I would just love to be involved in whatever the next step is for him as well.
So you wrote a piano ballad. Do you play instruments?
Yes, I play piano. I've played piano my entire life.
Were you classically trained?
Yep, I took from a guy who has masters in theory for almost over 10 years, I think closer to 14.
Do you ever see yourself, if you're playing main stage at Ultra, breaking down your set, getting behind a piano? And
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been DJing a lot, and I love DJing. I love clubs. I love that energy. But especially as I get deeper into my own music, performing it rather than just playing it is going to be a huge part of what I'm doing. Absolutely.
All right, you're young.
I am.
Under 20?
Yes.
All right. I was trying to figure out if you were 21 yet, but
I am not.
All right.
But
so you still can't get into the club.
I've been keeping my nose clean.
But you can't get into the clubs legally.
Not legally, no. I paid a little bit of money last year to get in to see Martin Garrix. But that was the first time we met, actually, so it was money well spent.
What's a piece of advice you would give to an up-and-coming DJ producer?
Dude, I always say this. Find what makes you unique and stick to that. because everybody can make the popular sound. Like, generally speaking, it's all pretty achievable at the moment. But if you find those things that you can do that nobody else can do, that's when you'll start to see like exponential things happen, rather than like getting caught up in trying to make something that sounds like, you know, what everybody else is.
We always do these interviews where we ask, what are you working on? Who you're working with?
Yeah.
All this kind of stuff. We're going to do something right now called Carrie's Quickie Questions.
Okay.
To give people, your fans, a chance to see who Steve James
Okay.
really is.
All right.
All right?
Let's
Cat
do it.
or dog?
Dog, absolutely.
Celebrity crush?
Selena Gomez.
All right. Car or motorcycle?
Car.
Creamy or chunky?
Creamy.
Comedy or drama? What are you laughing for?
Comedy.
Peanut butter.
I know what
All
you
right,
mean.
cool. Well, a lot of people don't. You'd
I
be
know.
surprised.
No, I knew what you meant.
All right. You're young. I'm keeping it clean. Don't worry. Healthy or junk food?
Junk food.
That's because you're young.
I know.
5 years from now, it'll be healthy.
Yeah, no, it's like gonna be healthy soon.
All right. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Firm or plush?
Plush.
All right. Mac or PC?
Mac. Oh, okay. That one I have a little bit because I produce on a Mac, but
right.
I game a lot, and you can't game on a Mac. Like, I have a game in PC, and that's essential to my life.
All right.
So,
What's your favorite video game?
Overwatch?
All right.
Overwatch, absolutely.
Are we going in the club or are we coming out of the club?
In the club.
In the club.
In
Okay.
the club.
All
Yeah,
right. Cool.
absolutely.
All right. You go to sleep at night. Are you watching TV or reading a book?
Watching TV.
All right.
I'm such a millennial.
All right. Aside from gaming, what's a hobby of yours?
Writing music.
All right.
Dude, this is all day, every day. Like, I try and do a lot. Like, I've eternally bitten off more than I can chew. So, I mean, it's just, especially this last month, I've been sleeping, and breathing this. I mean, video games, and I mean, spending time with my family. And you know, honestly, like, when I'm not working on music, I go home to Pennsylvania. I spend time with my girlfriend. I spend time with my family.
Cool.
That's what I enjoy.
Are you a practical joker?
A practical joker? Not really. I have like maybe a decent sense of humor sometimes, but I'm not really a prank puller or a whatever practical joker.
And if something breaks at your house, are you fixing it or are you getting somebody to fix it?
Depends on what it is. My dad's taught me quite a few things, and there are some things that I'm very capable of, but there are some things that are outside my small area of home expertise as well.
All right, fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fastest speed you've ever driven?
105?
Okay. You mentioned you paid a little bit of money to get in to see Martin Garrix.
Yes.
What's the most amount of money you would pay to see an artist or a DJ?
That was literally the most I've ever paid that night. I paid the bouncer $100. He said, which I'm sure he loves that I'm saying this now. That I won't say what club it was.
All right, good.
But we stood there. I just stood there and wouldn't move, and he was like, "I'm not letting you in." And I was like, I knew he was going to give me a number, and it was $100. And I mean, being in the industry, I don't pay. I go to stuff, but I don't pay a lot. I don't buy tickets a lot of the time.
Is there a movie that you've seen that you wish you can change the ending?
I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm a TV guy. I can't commit to 2 hours of watching something. I need 20-minute sitcoms.
Who inspired you?
Who inspired me? Avicii.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your hidden talent?
My hidden talent. Whew. Well, it's not Overwatch.
Dioro could whistle like a bird.
Dioro could whistle like a bird. I don't know. I would say, I don't know.
All right. Last song you sang in the shower?
The last song I sang in the shower. Oh, man. It might actually have been Warrior.
All right.
Because I left last night, and I said, it's great when you can play 2 hours of music, and you leave, and your song's the one stuck in your head. Played 42 songs last night, and I was like, that's what I was singing in the shower last night with the Zephyr remix that I told you about.
Well, Steve James, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
Thank you so much.
Continued success.
I appreciate it,
All
man.
right.